exact nature of the conversation.
Stretch out all that way, huh? We're all stretched out with your belly on the thing, huh?
And the reason for that seemed pretty clear, that there is a potential obstruction of justice case
what are you
surrounding
doing?
the way in which Comey was fired, and so he felt
playing in Daddy's blankets?
any of those details with us. So what he basically said is, I stand by the memo, but I can't talk to you about almost anything else surrounding the decision to fire Comey, because that is potentially within the scope of the special counsel. That was a little stunning to many of us.
Did he say he thought it could be a criminal investigation, or that it in fact was a criminal investigation?
No, I think he said that this all could be within the criminal investigation, and I think his main message was that he wanted to allow for Mueller to
Does that feel good on your belly?
Investigation before
feel good on your belly?
Any information that might end up being inside that scope. So no, I don't think he was telegraphing that there was definitely a criminal case to be made on the construction of his memo or the firing of Comey, but he certainly didn't rule it out.
So my question is, how does this affect the Senate investigation? Lindsey Graham, a few minutes ago after that meeting, said a criminal investigation would limit the authority that Congress has to call certain witnesses, because the special counsel could put the kibosh on that. Are you concerned that this is going to jam up your investigation?
Well, I think that was always the potential. Because if there's a criminal case that is moving forward, whether it was under the FBI or a special counsel, then that would limit the information that could go to the Senate and the House committee. So there was always going to be some constraints on what our process was able to look at, and that's in part why we wanted this special counsel. In the end, our job is different, and we are not trying to come up with criminal charges. We're on a fact-finding mission, in part to understand whether the Senate and the House need to take action against people in the executive branch, and we'll be informed by their investigation. We're not going to be coming up with our own criminal recommendations, I don't think.
Senator, what if Congress doesn't agree with the recommendations or the findings that Robert Mueller gets?
Well, again, that's why we're going to be doing independent review of the information that they glean. I think once they have gotten to the logical end of a potential criminal case, then they can forward that information to us, and they can do so along the way as well. I think the Intelligence Committee is also going to be getting information from plenty of other sources. They have independently subpoenaed Michael Flynn, so there will be some concurrent fact-finding that's being done. It's just in pursuit of different ends.
Senator Chris Murphy, thank you very much.
Thanks, Kate.
Still ahead, Robert Mueller's fact-finding mission. We'll talk to a legal insider about the scope of the new special counsel's Russia investigation. Keep it right here.
The BMW i8's award-winning dual-engine technology, now available in BMW's most iconic models. Introducing the more efficient, more dynamic BMW iPerformance lineup, featuring the X5 plug-in hybrid with up to 540 miles per tank and the breathtaking acceleration of e-boost technology. We aim to make one thing the ultimate driving machine. Lease a BMW X5 xDrive 40e for $599.
Oh dear, that's still on. Okay, let's stop it and see what happened.